Vacuum. Hi, Mickey. You guys are right on time. That is great. You back up just a little. I'm gonna straighten her out. There we go. Welcome to our live chat. That's nice of you guys to be there ready to go. I'm impressed. And tell us the weather in your where you're at and how COVID is and if the mask mandate, our governor or whoever's in charge says we have to wear them. I guess they are worried about, I don't know, COVID coming back. Who knows? Oh, we got 2 likes. So the two, Mickey and Vacuum, you must have done some likes. Thank you.
Oh, we got 2 likes?
Yes, isn't that nice of them?
4 people on and 2 likes.
Yeah, and 2 likes.
That's half of the people like us.
Yeah, that's half of us. Yeah, tell us. Right now it's 67 degrees. Mickey, 61. So you're pretty warm where you are. Hope, hi Hope. How many kids do you have? We have 6 kids. Boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. John, Rochelle, Davey, Julianne, Jimmy, John, Amanda. About every 2 years, and 29 grandkids, 15 girls and 14 boys. Hello, VY. Glad to see you on here. Tell us the temperature you guys are at and how COVID's going there. Our COVIDs are way down, which is really nice. There's like maybe 100 cases, the last we heard, and that's really good. I mean, and I think we had 1 or 2 deaths, which is way down. Okay, go. Papa's got to go blows his nose. All right. Don't tell. Okay, pretend I didn't say that. Okay, and yeah, so it's really nice to have it way, way down. And we are we went and took our sewing down, and oh, the knob, hi, and Kasauri, hello. Hope everyone's having a nice day. Yeah, we're doing good here. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. So, do you guys get notifications to let you know if we've gone live or not? Live at 5. And I usually have Papa O take a nap. Grateful. Hello. Sorry I can't stay. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. It's beautiful 65 degrees here in southern Oregon. Love to all. And the knob says, yes, Daphne. Hi, it's Daphne from Australia. Wow, 29 today. Hot. 29 is hot. Oh, you must be the Celsius thinger. And happy birthday, says Kasauri. Wow. Hey, grateful. How old? No, do you want to tell us how old you are, or is it a secret? I always tell people how old I am because I don't know, because I don't want them guessing. They might guess older. You know what I mean. But hope you have a good day today.
It's nice to promote them.
Grateful. It's Grateful's birthday today, and yeah, today. Tomorrow is little Peter's birthday. He'll be 1 year old. That's Jimmy, Joe, and Joanna's. Oh, we've had a lot of people come over from from Grateful. Oh, you're 54. Grateful's 54 today. That's young. That is young. Mary, I'm not going to try and say your last name. Hello from Louisiana. Papa O might try it. Sheminsky. And Louisiana, how awesome. How's the weather there in Louisiana? Yeah, we have a lot of people from the Action Lab that's been subbing. I helped my son over FaceTime sew this blackest black pants and top and hood for him to do his Action Lab demonstration. And so we've had a lot of people from there, like 400. Which is nice, but I'm not sure if they'll stay. We hope they do, because my content's different than our son's, the Action Lab. So welcome to you guys. And Greg, hello there. We are okay, mate. And how about you? VY says he's okay. He's okay. Yeah, and so little Peter, he'll be 1 year old today, and Greg says he's okay. So that's good. And last year was really scary because that's when little Peter was born, right after the pandemic, and everybody was so scared. And thank you, Kasalsri. Yeah. Yeah, happy birthday. How fun in 54. So you're going to go do dinner or what you going to do for
Oh, sorry.
for your birthday today? And yeah, so it was really scary when little Peter was born. Mary, wonderful weather, Louisiana, 80. How nice and sunny after a strawberry night. You pronounced my name perfectly. I did the second time. Wow, Saminsky. Hey, see, I did it good.
Well,
Because we have someone in our neighborhood. They're named Kraninskis, and so
all the
I
all the skis are from um,
Scandinavia. I just guessed on that. I'm just chilling because it's a little toasty. That's awesome. My DIY tomorrow is all the things I do with the Rhodes dough, with scones and donuts and cinnamon rolls and pigs in a blanket and all that fun stuff. Azad, hi, loves you, mom. Thank you. Are you from? Tell me if you're from the Action Lab. Um, if you came on over and if you're newbies or not. And Greg says good. Let's see, Teresa, hi. It made 64 today in Maine. That is so nice. And Leora, hi from Canada. It's nice and warm day
what
here.
province in Canada? I'm born in Canada.
I watch you and Davey, April. Love your friend. Thank you so much. Assad says yes. You're from Action Lab. Okay, awesome. I'm
See
glad
if
you
it's a
joined us.
ski. See if it's
Teresa,
Polish.
thumbs up.
If they're
Oh,
from, if it ends in
is
ski,
Polish. Okay,
Z or ski, it's probably Polish.
and your husband's from upstate New York. Oh, interesting. Because you took on his name. Gabriel, hi from Brazil. Wow. How
Brasil,
fun.
como vai?
Leora lives in Calgary, Alberta.
Calgary. That's close to where
Awesome.
my grandparents were farming
The
in
mob.
southern Alberta.
Bye, the mob. You had a long, hard day at school. Oh, yeah. It's school's not easy. It's not an easy thing. So, but thanks for dropping in and saying hi, and get rested up because you still got tomorrow to go to school.
Okay, there's 5 more people that haven't done a like.
Come on, like 5 people. And Greg did some cute little chicks. What's it in Alberta, Canada? The weather there, and Brazil. Brazil,
Brazil,
boy,
it's
they
a giant
speak.
country, so remember that's where the Amazon
Do they
is and
speak
everything.
Portuguese there?
Yes, Portuguese.
Everybody else speaks Spanish around you, but you speak
Yeah.
Portuguese. Yeah.
How'd you know that?
I don't know. I remember 'cause Rochelle said she went when she went on her mission to
Argentina.
Argentina. I don't know why I forgot that they speak Spanish, but Brazil was right next to her. So right next to
They pronounce
Argentina.
it Brazil.
So we have four of our children and Papa that speak Spanish. Leora, we had a little snow this morning, but nice and sunny now. That is awesome. That is awesome to have the snow melt. Gabrielle, it's very hot here. So hot in, let's see, the sassy Nay. Hey, Mom. Hi, how you doing? Tell us your weather and how things are going your way with the COVID and stuff. Ours is way down here in Utah. The COVID's way down. Greg, yesterday was my birthday. Oh, really, Greg? Happy birthday. How old are you? Do you dare tell? Greg's probably in his 30s, late 30s.
Many of the restaurants in Utah, you wear your mask to go in, but you can pretty well let it go below your nose or not even wear it while you're inside.
Here in Utah. Samantha, hello from Ontario, Canada.
Ontario.
Wow.
They're right next to Quebec.
Right next to Quebec, up there in the southern northern ender of Canada.
Southern, northern.
I don't know that end over there.
They're not in the
and
complete eastern half.
Okay, Eastern. Mary, hi. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law live in Park City now. Well, how fun is that? So, you would not get to visit. You're in. Let's see. I can't remember where you said you were. New York, or you're from Brazil. I can't remember what you said. Skaninski. Spinitsky. Oh, you're from New York. Yeah, from upstate New York. And New York's 31 now, says Greg. Mickey, I got my second vaccine today, so you're done. Yay. Assad, your son working hard on his content will change the world, all because of you and the beautiful fathers. Thank you. That's nice. We get credit for that for our son. We call him JJ or Jimmy Joe. Um, Mary Louis is from Louisiana. Okay, thank you. You said your husband's from New York. Okay, thank you, Gabriel. In Brazil, the COVID is in the peak. Really? Oh yeah, ours is going way down. The
Well,
sassy.
it's the high uh, population people like New
Mm,
York, Florida.
that's true.
That's where they.
Yeah, we're not high population here. Feels like 85. It's only 75 out here in California. I have heard it has gotten a little better since they're finally reopening the economy more. That's good. It's interesting that you reopen it and it gets better. The sassy, will you be getting vaccine? No, because we've had vaccine. We've had COVID, so we don't need to get it. Um, Leora, I say goodbye now. Okay. We are in phase 3 and we still have restrictions just to go to the doctor's appointments and to get groceries. Yeah, we still have to wear a mask in the grocery store, but if we walked in without one, nobody would say anything.
But we do not have to wear one when we drive or walk
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, we'll be glad this vaccine, I mean, this, oh, what do you call it?
COVID.
COVID thing's over with. Um,
Read
Hi, Tracy. I know you can read my mind. Tracy, hello, Mom and Papa O. Best wishes from London, UK. Some services are opening next Monday. We all need haircuts. COVID rates decreasing here. That's good. Good to hear. Yeah, everybody's got long hair. I've heard it's worse over in the UK. Really? Wow.
Well,
That's
they're more
says
densely
the sassy name.
populated.
I guess it's going in waves. I don't know. We'll be glad when we're finished with it. We've done 1 year down,
The
and
UK,
hopefully it'll keep going
that's
down.
composed of several countries.
Yeah.
United Kingdom.
Samantha says it's raining, 55 degrees. Spring has sprung. Our city is on lockdown for the third time. Only leave for essentials. I'm homeschooling. Oh, I'm glad you're homeschooling. I wanted to try that, but we never did do that. But I think homeschooling is the route to go. My son, the Action Lab guy, they're homeschooling. It's going up and down and all around. That's a song. It's going up and down and all around. Greg, me too. I need a job. Oh dear. Maybe
The
just
problem with
anybody.
homeschooling is not everybody has the internet for their
Yeah,
Chromebooks.
that's true. That is true.
And if the parents themselves have
Mhm.
never graduated from high school, good luck on that.
Yeah, that could be hard. But back in the day, 20 years ago, we didn't have internet when there were people that did homeschool when they first started out. They had books and stuff they had to buy, so you don't
Well, they go to the
have to have the
library and
internet.
check out the book.
Yeah. Gabriel, Greg, do a job cutting hair. Gabriel, here in my city is on lockdown. Just a few things are working. Oh, so frustrating. The sassy, I've enjoyed your YouTubes very much. Thank you. That's so nice to get that kind of feedback. I really appreciate it. Your Easter looked great. It was really fun. I'll have to post the one we did last year where we drove to all our kids' houses and had to look through the window and put our hands up on the glass, to the car window glass. And Samantha, it's the hardest thing I've ever experienced, but patience is a virtue. LOL. I've been blessed with a great son. Yes, patience. We're telling the Lord, I want patience now. He goes, that's not how you get patience. Mary, I watch April and Davey. I just love them. Yeah, they're fun to watch. There's the video today was just really short. April walking through the city. I think Davey's got to get caught up on his videos. Greg, thank you, Greg. It's a good idea. Yeah, Davey and April, they're the ones that got us on YouTube because we've been doing videos for 40 years and we didn't know
No,
where
I've
to
been
put the
using YouTube long before.
Well,
I remember when Google bought YouTube,
yeah.
and that was back in the 80s.
We were putting them on Vimeo. The sassy could I ask for some prayer. Yes, because I'm going through a lot with my back issues. Oh, backs are horrible. This is the sassy. Nay, I've done 3 MRIs and they haven't been the best results. Yes, you get my prayers and whoever else is willing to ask God for help. It doesn't hurt anything to ask for help from God. Davey and April's are who? Yes, they are, says the sassy. Yes, Davey, he's always been our comedian. I always called him my sunshine boy. When he'd wake up in the morning when he's a baby, he would just smile. He'd always wake up smiling. The Sassy says, thank you. Yes, prayers. Prayers, they don't cost anything. Just ask. That's our, our communication with God is through prayer. The Sassy has always had the jokes when he was a kid. Yes, he was always goofing around, always doing something silly. Kind of like, who else is like that? Ender. Tracy, I love watching Davey and April. They are a lovely family, such fun. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, they're always uh, doing fun stuff, and boy, I love how they love to dance together and go out on their dates and go out on um, their, family dates, kid dates, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, we used to do dates when they were kids, but I would take them to the grocery store. I used to take all of them, and I'd come back with a headache. And oh, that was a nightmare because everybody wants something. I said, okay, we'll take turns going to the grocery store, and they loved that. The banners you created for everyone was awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Blankets, maybe. Do you mean blankets? Let's see. Assad, who helps your son collect all those wonderful ideas, and what is the specialty of the father? Um, yeah. Do you mean Joe? Papa O? His specialty, he loves computer stuff. And
languages.
I don't know, Jimmy Joe, I asked him that. I said, where do you get all your ideas? He says people suggest them in the comments below. And then he just,
now,
on Jimmy Joe's, they can. On JJ's,
Oh.
yeah, on Jimmy Joe's. If there's no kids involved, they let you comment. Oh yeah, blankets. That's what I thought you meant was blankets. Thank you. Yeah, I just use the leftover scraps, so they don't cost me anything, but it takes me a couple of hours to put them together because the scraps, bit more work. Where if it's just two pieces I put together, it takes me half an hour. But I'm glad you like them, and they seem to like them too. I'm making one for all the kids and grandkids for their birthdays. The specialty of Papa O is he's a computer programmer.
No, foreign languages.
And he knows like 11 languages. And
you add one to it all the time.
If you go to a country and you can ask where the bathroom is, you know the language. And you can understand what they're saying.
No, I'm
Janet, hi.
I'm interested in Germanic languages in the north.
Yeah.
And the Latin languages in the south.
Yes. French, German, Italian, Spanish, Swedish, Danish, English. I put English in there because he knows Norwegian. Do you know what else? Latin. You've been studying that.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
I'm glad you made it, Janet, not Mr. Peanut. Oh yes, Sassy, I did post Daisy's grandma date. It's back a ways. Last week and a half ago. Knock knock. Janet says hello. Samantha, I wish to visit Utah at least once in my life. It looks so beautiful. I also follow April and Davey. Bless your entire family. Keep smiling. It's contagious. I like that. Because smiles are contagious. It's amazing. You smile at somebody, they smile right back. And then if they don't, you think, well, whatever. You think you're missing out. The Ender's blanket was special too. Yes, his was. It was so cute how he just wrapped himself up in it. And he says, yeah, look at the pictures on here. I put the pictures of his grandmas. Greg, see, good mate. Thank you. Really good job. The Sassy, I've been to Moab. Moab is beautiful. That's real close to where our daughter lives. Well, about an hour away. Mickey, my videos have comment. Oh, okay. And Janet, they're locked down Ontario, Canada for 4 weeks. What? Oh, that's a pain. I don't know. You want to get rid of COVID, but you want to still live your life. So it's kind of a weird balance to try and keep everything going.
Well, they have to judge it according to where the deaths are.
Yeah, I'd hate to be in charge of it, but Sassy, I went rock climbing with the Moab with a cancer camp. Well, how fun is that? It was beautiful but hot in the summer. Yes, it is hot. And Greg says yes. Well, how fun to go with the summer camp. And I have let's see, what would Rachel be? She would be my niece. She does rock climbing with her husband, and my son John has done rock climbing, and that just looks scary. I don't know if I could do rock climbing. I don't know. Yes, that would be way hard. Who else have tried try rock climbing. And there's a place down in Zion's that's called Angel's Landing where a lot of people go there, and some people die because it's not a very safe place to go. And Janet, how are your parents doing from getting their shot? I think you said they got their vaccine. And let's see. Mr. Peanut, you didn't say knock knock. Who's there? You didn't finish it. Okay, Mr. Peanut, my advice, any advice to a young person for a long marriage? Yes, do what you do when you're dating. Always stay on the appreciation side and not the expecting. Because when you're dating, you appreciate things. And then when you get married, you start expecting. I expect you to take the garbage out. I expect you to make a meal. Well, I expect you to love me. Well, I expect you to quit talking back at me. But you don't do that when you're dating because you're afraid you're going to lose them. Always appreciate, stop expecting. Okay, Gabrielle.
And you don't have to get friends outside your family. You can.
You don't have to what? Get friends outside?
Well, like
when you're married?
Like when the guys get together.
Yeah, and when you're married,
and when the women
you cling
together.
to each other. You don't keep going out with your buddies and stuff. You can do that once in a while, but boy, your wife is number one and your husband is number one next to God. God's number one, and then your spouse is next. So that will work a long time. And also, Mr. Peanut, when every day you wake up and you say, what can I do to make my spouse's life a bit better today? And don't say, oh, he never does this for me. Just stop doing that. Say, what can I do to make my spouse's life better today? Let's see, it's high up there for sure. Yeah.
She says about Portuguese.
Summer camps canceled
Portuguese
here, says Janet.
It's very similar to Spanish.
Yeah.
But harder.
If you speak correctly, yeah. Did you say you knew Portuguese? I can't remember what you said.
Well, no, I'm studying Portuguese right now.
But I've heard they can communicate with each other. They can. Portuguese speaks Portuguese.
Portugal
Spanish.
Used to be part of Spain, so to me, Portuguese sounds like a dialect of Spanish. First time I heard some words in Portuguese, I thought, is he trying to speak Spanish?
Hi, Leona. But if you speak it correctly, yeah. The Sassy, hi. Have you ever been to the Arches National Park? I think that's what it's called. Have we ever been? No, we've never. I've seen it and I've driven past it, but I've never actually stopped the Arches in National Park. One more vaccine, says Janet, for her parents on June 7th. Sassy is laughing. I said something funny. Or somebody said something funny. Cleo, hi, Mom and Papa O. It's raining here today in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Wow. The Sassy, thanks for the advice and you're getting married soon. And Janet says she's still single, but that's okay, Janet. You don't have to squeeze everything in this life. We still got the life after. We got eternity to work on things. So don't worry about it if you're not married yet. So there's no, this isn't the end. This earth life is not the end. It's just a step into eternity. Sassy, I love how April and Davey take time for themselves as much as they love their kiddos. Yeah, take time for yourselves. It's kind of like regenerating the battery. Like I do Sister's Day when I can. That regenerates the battery. Janet, love it. Thank you. Mr. Peanut, thank you. I appreciate the advice. Thank you, Mr. Peanut. And the Sassy, can you guys speak fluent Spanish like Davey? Papa O can, not me.
I lived in Spain for a year, so
yeah.
And that's the reason I went there, to learn Spanish.
Our son John went to Venezuela for a mission for our church. Our daughter went to Argentina and learned that Spanish.
My mission was 2.5 years in Switzerland, where they speak a dialect of German. So I was fluent in German,
and
Spanish.
Davey learned his in Mexico. You learned yours in Spain. Jimmy Joe, the Action App guy, he just learned his on his own.
And I lived a year in Italy, in Florence. That's the birthplace of,
and learned Italian there.
The Italian Renaissance.
Dora, we will be married 46 years in November. Keep Christ in the center of your marriage. Yes, that's perfect. Keep Christ in the center.
Wait, 46 years.
Yeah, we'll be married.
We were married in 74.
We'll be 47 years in September. Awesome. Michael, hi. Janet, I live in Manitoba. Janet, Jesus is coming soon. Yes, Michael, hi. Coming soon. Didn't Davey do his mission in Mexico? Yes, he did. How did you know that? That's very good. And Tricia, there is so much athleticism. Did I say that right? In your family, say Davey basketball girls. I know. The girls love basketball and swimming, and
I rode
the
a
boys
10-speed bike
basketball.
2,000 miles from Utah to Quebec, Canada, when I was 30 years old.
And Janet, she went to Africa with a mission trip 10 years ago. Well, how fun is that?
South Africa
I
or
bet
where?
you saw a lot of like what we call zoo animals, the zebras, the rhinos, the giraffes,
Well,
the
that's
lions.
only in a certain
Part of
southern
Africa.
part.
You have to tell us,
The
Janet.
northern part where the
Sassy.
Sahara Desert is, there's no
Yeah,
animals there.
that's true. Davey, says he's been talking about it in his vlogs. Yeah, because he's been went to Mexico, so he's learning his Spanish. Gabriel, Portuguese, Spanish, and Brazilian. Portuguese can understand each other, but there are some words that are totally different. Yeah, so that I've heard they can speak with each other in their own language and understand what they're saying because they're so similar. Janet says hi to you, Papa O.
Hi, Janet.
Isn't Ender learning to speak Chinese? Yes, it's so cute. I thought Chinese? That's a hard one. But he's doing it. That boy is amazing. Did you buy You Are Worth It masks? No. I have so many masks. I'll have to.
I did a mission. My mission was in Switzerland that has
Yes, he did.
3 national languages, and I spoke German.
He did. He learned the German one, and that's
2.5 years in the country.
That's where you got your love for languages. My Mimi and puppies just had their 60th wedding. Oh, so your mom and dad just had their anniversary. You remind me a lot of their relationship. Oh, thank you, Samantha.
So Mimi means their grandma.
Grandma and grandpa, or mom and dad. Let's see, Sassy's. Wow, props to you, Papa. Oh, I know he's amazing. He's been in 24 different countries, and he lived before I married him. He was 34 when I married him, and I was 18. So he'd been to so many places, and I hadn't.
Well,
been very much.
Western European countries. I didn't, not in Asia or South America or.
Oh, cool guy.
Africa.
Cool guys from Jimmy Joe from the Action Lab. Yeah, we're American. I was born here in America, in Utah, and Papa O was born in Canada, Vancouver, Canada. But his mother was American, and when his parents got divorced, he moved here to America. So we're both Americans. Yes, I did Tanzania. Well, I'm glad you made it here, cool guy. That would be cool to have my YouTube cut be cool. I could be cool girl.
Yeah, we got 11 people that haven't done like.
Oh, come on. Do you like people? Do you miss traveling? Do you miss it? I didn't think he would ever get that traveling bug out of him, but I think he doesn't miss it anymore. Because it's hard to get you to go places.
I visited not as a tourist, because I immediately got interested in the language and their customs.
Yes, Papa. Oh, so it is Grandma and Grandpa. You're right. I didn't know if it was Mom and Dad.
Oh, I said Memmy.
Memmy is Grandma. Yeah. So do you miss traveling?
No, not
No, that's what I thought. He's got it all out of his system.
Sometimes with my kids, sometimes.
It's hard to talk him into going anywhere now. He goes, been there, done that.
Mexico, maybe 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, you've been so many places. Tisha, I love active kids. You were active parents, fun. Yeah, very active with the running, and the kids just love basketball, and we love going to all their games if we can. Gabriel, I'm trying to learn German. It's so hard.
Okay, German, the reason...
Tanzania is amazing.
My best language is probably German and Spanish. Those are my 2 best languages.
In French, it sounds like Mima and Pipa. Yeah, Papa got got a master's degree in French.
Yeah, I have a master's.
And he taught me a little bit of it when we got married 45 years ago.
So in French, I've lived in Paris for 6 months, and I lived in Quebec for 1 year speaking French.
Yeah, he just loves the French language. It's a pretty language.
Okay, in German, there's 3 genders, masculine, feminine, and neuter. And the plurals are not just a S. Like it's tooth, teeth, child, children. So you learn a separate word
Yeah.
for the plurals.
And I saw it says MSX typed in program is my first code I write in my life with help of my father, and this is my inspiration for programming. Do you know MSX? There's a lot of languages in programming.
Well, I programmed on the level of huge computers that banks use, like mainframes. That's where I did my programming.
And cool guy, I'm sorry for the nickname. It's okay. You're supposed to be a posteroni. I like cool guy. You can keep that one. The sassy. Have you guys met the Tanners? Oh yeah, they were at Davey's house one time, and I got to meet them all. Really nice. And I'm actually kind of related to John Tanner. Tannerite's my ex sister-in-law. It's her first cousin. Anyway, I told him we're kind of related. How many kids do you guys have? Again, we have 6. We had boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. And I don't know how that happened. Now we were the Orgill family singers and cloggers for 10 years, and that's the outfits that Davey and April were kind of imitating. Maybe you guys should come to Wisconsin. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah. My dad speaks German, says Janet. And Kerm, like Kermit Frog. Where do you guys know the Action Lab from? He's our son. James is our son. Jimmy Joe, we call him. And if you go back a bit in our videos, you can find videos of when he comes and stays with us here. So, yeah, I like to take all the credit for his brains, but, yeah, Papa's the one that's got the brains.
No, you have a quick mind.
Yeah, the Action Lab guy is our son.
And you catch on to things.
Our third son. My nephews go to French school. Oh, awesome. Parlez-vous français? I've forgotten all the French.
I taught English as a second language in Italy. So I spoke Italian to the students. And,
yes, I will buy their mask, Michael. I promise. I will wear it next week. That'll give me my incentive to buy it. Because, you know, he's my kind of cousin. That's good they're learning French. French is really a pretty language. Like to say I love you in French is je t'aime. In German, it's ich liebe dich. You feel like you're going to spit on somebody when you say, ich liebe dich. For French, je t'aime. You know, your lips are puckered already for that
in
kiss.
Spanish, te quiero mucho.
Oh, te quiero mucho. I mean, it's beautiful. Let's see, Samantha, I love when April made those outfits. Wasn't that fun? I cannot believe she did such a good job. Daisy wasn't. Daisy was so mad. I said, Daisy, you're going to be so cool, just like Davey was when he was a boy. I know she wasn't. She was so mad. Carrie Ann, I'm waiting for them to actually go perform. They would be great performers. Carrie Ann, hi. Well, we're back in lockdown number 3, and as of today, stay home mandatory for a month. Ugh, so sorry to hear that. Darn it. The sassy. Gotta run. Nice chatting with you all. You're so sweet. Have a wonderful day.
Over 30 minutes.
Oh dear. Yeah, we get having so much fun. We got to run to Quebec, to be specific, for the French. And that's where Papa O, you spent a year there?
Quebec was a colony of France in the 1700s, so they have a dialect of French. And
Bye, Sassy.
And the people in France make fun of the way the Quebec people speak French. And it's hard to understand if you have.
Yeah, we went there once. Let's see. Davey had to have been 5 or 6 years old when we went.
We flew to Boston,
yeah.
And we had to rent a car. And we drove up to Quebec.
Okay, in Portuguese, I love you is "e tu amo." E tu amo. Am I saying it right?
Te amo.
Te amo.
The same as Spanish.
Te amo. And Janice says she was born in Quebec. Yeah, so I was just this little country gal that had never been anywhere. Oh, hello. It's just Dennis. Hello, I found this channel. Oh, good. I was hoping there'd be some from Action Lab guy. Welcome and hello. And Kerm, what do you Americans think of us? We love you.
Who's the us? Where are you?
Kerm. I can't remember where Kerm said. Oh, Quebec. Oh, Quebec. Yeah, we love it. We went and we drove around, 2,000 miles or 1,000 miles in our little rent-a-car. I loved it. The
Now
people were
we
just
drove
so
from
nice.
Boston
Keep safe,
up
stay sweet.
through the sides of New York, right into Quebec.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. We stayed at some hotels and anyway, so keep safe. Samantha says good night from my son Gavin and I. Good night, Gavin. My grandpa was from Russia, lived to 103. Amazing. BY, good for you. It's just Dennis. He looked like Alvin Walker from the Black Suite. It took us 2 hours to do that black suit. I was just on with him and just showing him how it. I said, "You got to get a pattern." He goes, "Oh, I can just cut it out of the jammies." And, oh, your mom's from Boston. My mom and dad met in Boston. That is awesome.
Your mom and
Suit.
dad? Oh, her.
Here, Janet's mom and dad. I can't type. That's okay. Suit. I know what you meant. Yeah, that he says I've got this material. It's $40 a yard. I said I'd be scared to be cutting into that. But he did a really good job. He just followed my instructions, and he did used to sew. He sewed on our industrial, when he was a kid, and he sewed on our industrial serger, and uh, he sewed washcloths. And he'd get 10 cents per washcloth. And that's how the kids earned their money. From age 8, our kids were financially on their own. And so they could learn, we opened up an account for them, and they learned how to write checks. And then by the time they left home, they knew how to
They did not
manage
they
money.
did not get money for good grades. Good
Well, we
grades
didn't pay them.
are their own reward.
We didn't give them.
And no, we also didn't.
What do you call that when you give kids something?
Allowance.
Allowance. We never did allowance, and no, you
No.
earn your money. Janet, glad I was able to come on. I am too, Janet. So
We found a lot of jobs they could do.
that's
at
all
home.
in my book. Actually, I learned that from, I don't know if you guys know the Osmonds, the singing group from years ago. Anyway, I got that from the Osmonds book. She said that that's how she raised her kids. From age 8, they learn how to be financially on their own. So that's what we did with our kids. We had a
Well,
newspaper
within
route.
limits. I mean, like they can't buy their own.
Well, we
food.
provided the house and the food but they bought their own clothes, bought their own. If they were in a sport, they had to buy their own uniform. If they wanted to be a cheerleader, they had to pay for it. Assad, how can I return the favor from the knowledge and inspiration I got from your dynamic son? I love that. That's so sweet of you to say. Just pass it on. Pass your knowledge on. I shouldn't act like that. Had counseling this afternoon. I will do anything you need. Well, just being on here is awesome and subbing. We really appreciate that and giving your feedback. Thank you, Assad.
Wait, 13.
Oh, and did you do a like? A thumbs up,
13 have
Assad?
not done a like.
Yeah, do 13. More likes. You click on that thumbs up thing. But we're going to go ahead and leave. Let's see. And Assad, thank you for your kind words. And it is fun watching our son.
Oh, picked up 3 more likes.
There you go. Thank you. A lot of times it goes over my head. I go, what are you talking about? And I remember he would try to teach our daughter Amanda when they were kids in junior high. And Amanda would get so mad. She goes, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'd say, Jimmy Joe, slow down a little for her.
Teach Amanda.
Thank you, Assad. Hi. I don't know the name. Yeah, he was teaching her math. Yeah, but we got to go. It's just Dennis and the likes boosted. Yeah, thanks. It went up to 19.
Okay, the hi there is written in Arabic.
Yeah, the Arabic one. We'll have to get somebody to translate for us. Can you understand us? I guess he knows English enough to understand what we're saying.
Our number system came from the Arab.
Teresa, I did not say much, but enjoy this. Prayers for the week. Good night. See y'all next week. Good night. And we'll see you all next week and watch our DIY for tomorrow on what to do with Rhodes dough. And we love you guys, and it's so fun chatting with you, and take care. Bye. Bye-bye. And have an enjoy.